we want to go to Miami for a meal and like get a drink and like check it out and then come back in one day. And the rule is we can't use a car.
Mm-hmm.
So we could.
Well, you're not taking a train then if you want to be back in a day. That's not
No,
doable.
but what if we did this? You take Uber or something like that to Tampa Airport.
Okay.
You fly to Miami in the morning, and then we take Brightline from Miami to Orlando because isn't it like it's a high speed train, right? It's
Yeah.
quick. And then we take the Kissimmee in the evening to Tampa Union Station, right? Is that possible?
You would go, there's a Orlando stop. So you would get on the Amtrak in Orlando off from the Brightline.
We're gonna be suffering if we did this.
Yeah.
This is gonna suck.
It's gonna be insane.
But I feel like it would be a dope video because it's like we talk so much about transportation.
Yeah.
What is it like? Like, what would it be like if we didn't want to use a car and we wanted to go to Miami?
You're gonna spend 5 minutes in Miami and the rest is gonna be just traveling. Brightline does it a lot better.
Okay.
So you go Orlando to Miami. So Amtrak has maybe like it has one option you could take on any certain day. You know, they have specific times you could travel. Amtrak has multiple trains that run each day. So 4:50 and 5:25, 6:50, 7:50, 8:50, 10:50.
Holy shit.
Like every single hour there's a train that runs.
And it's not faster though. It's still 3.5 hours from Orlando to Miami.
Yeah.
Meaning like when they make the extension in Tampa, there's kind of no difference. It's probably still like 5 hours.
Probably still 5, yeah. But there's just a lot more
the
options.
frequency is awesome.
Yeah.
So maybe what we would do, could we do Tampa to Orlando Brightline to Miami? And then can we get from Miami to Tampa back in one day or no?
No, because you have to leave Tampa Union Station at 5 p.m. So there would be no way.
But what's the earliest we can leave Tampa to get to Orlando?
5 p.m.
What?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is impossible.
We could grab a plane to Miami in the morning and then come back. That would be the only way to make it work. Wait, but even then, you wouldn't be able to because the train arrives at 10 a.m. the next day. I don't even think this is doable.
If we took an early flight to Miami, like type right now, Miami to, what's the earliest you could go? What's the earliest we could be in Orlando to take the train from Orlando to Tampa? Because there's a train that gets into Tampa, right? And the
Amtrak?
Yes.
Okay, let's try it.
So it would be 2 different train tickets. A Brightline from Miami to Orlando, and then an Amtrak from Orlando to Tampa. We're going to figure this damn thing out. Okay. And guess what? If it's a shit show, well, that's what the video is about.
All right, let's do April 9th.
Okay.
We'll do April 9th, Orlando into Tampa.
So so we got to be in Orlando at 10:20 in the morning.
Right.
Meaning we're doing breakfast in Miami.
Breakfast in Miami.
We're doing Cuban coffee in Miami. So then we'd have to find a plane ticket for what? Literally
like 3 a.m.
But that's oh, this is impossible.
And it's the only option.
That's the only option. So how could Tampa Union Station have the highest ridership trip of Amtrak in Florida? And how would we have such a, like, who are these people? It's kind of
probably just tourists or people that work here.
That could be a part of the video too. We could talk to people on the train. Like,
right.
Where are you guys coming from? Like, what's up?
It's people coming from Orlando, coming from not Lakeland, obviously. We figured that out.
Also too, is the Brightline station and the Amtrak station the same station in Orlando?
No, it's not. It's 30 minutes apart. I actually looked into this.
30 minutes walk or 30-minute drive?
30-minute drive.
Oh my God. Yeah. So we would have to hike because we can't use a car, right?
Yep. So Orlando, let's go Amtrak. Orlando.
So people talk about, one of the things I see in the comment section when we advocate for rail, I want to use my car, 15-minute cities. This takes away our freedom. How free are we? Like, we're forced to use a car. We can't even have the freedom to do this.
26 minutes to get from the Brightline or
Oh my God, it's so far.
Amtrak.
It's at the fucking airport. Oh
Yep.
no. Brightline Orlando's at the airport.
So there's literally no way you can take anything but a car to Miami and back in one day.
Or a plane.
And yeah, I
And a
guess
plane, and look up on, just go to like Kayak or even Google. You could just type in Google Tampa to Miami plane, and it should come up with flights. And the reason why I want you to look it up is because I think flying would even be cheaper, certainly easier logistically.
Let's go 9th and return
Return on the 9th.
on the 9th.
It's $100. Dog.
Literally. And then
$100 round trip nonstop Tampa to Miami.
on a flight.
$100 to fly there and back. And people want a train. We'll never get trains built because it's the money it would cost to implement trains. Like, we're so far away from that. A plane ticket's $100.
Yeah, you would just need to find
A
whatever.
fucking train ticket's $40. Like, why? You just might as well fly.
Yeah.
A one-way train ticket. So basically,
10 hours.
first of all,
what's
you
called.
can't even do it.
Right.
But even if you could, literally, it would be way more expensive to train versus fly.
And it would take 10 hours out of your day to be on that train.
So this is
to
a 59-minute flight.
yeah.
We're there in 59 minutes for $100 round trip.
Crazy.
So we can't. So if we did do the video, it would just take. We'd have to do it overnight. We'd have
Yeah.
to like. So let's talk about what we could actually do. You would have to. We could go from Tampa to Miami, right, on Amtrak.
Yeah. At night.
And
5 p.m.
We'd get there at like
12 a.m.
midnight.
Right.
You wake up and you take the morning train.
You'd have to leave Miami at like 6 a.m., 6 or 7 a.m.
to make it to Orlando to get that evening train back to Tampa.
Yeah.
And it would still, and we would be in the train literally 5.5. It would be probably 11 hours in the train.
And then 4 hours in Miami where you're sleeping. So it doesn't make sense.
Oh my God. I was so excited to do a vlog style video about, we talk so much about it. Let's try it. Like,
Yeah.
let's go try it and do it. What we should at least do is go to Tampa Union Station and check it out.
Yeah.
And maybe talk to some people about where they're coming from, because I'm really interested to know. Hey guys, if you want to watch the full episode of this clip, click right here. Make sure to subscribe by clicking right here. Thank you for watching.